call me Hell, they call me Stacy, they call me Her, they call me Jane. That's not my name, that's not my name, that's not my name, that's not my name. They call me Quiet Girl, but I'm a riot. Mary Jo Lisa, always the same.
Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to my Virgin Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make possibly the nicest thing. Well, in fact, no, I'm going to say it. This is the best thing I've ever made and I love it. And the best thing is I made it from scratch with just a few things lying around the house and stuff that I bulk bought at a supermarket that I thought I'd never use again. So this is basically what it is. It's easy peasy. As you can see, I've still got my fork in it because I'm addicted to eating it. I've got a simple salad on the side with some honey mustard dressing. And this in here, there's butternut squash, onions that are chopped, mushrooms and gnocchi. There's the gnocchi there, that potatoey pasta stuff. That's all bonded together with some cheese and some little bits of rosemary that I had lying around. So that is basically it. All I did was roasted the veg, cooked the gnocchi, merged it all together, and it is darn amazing. So you must try this, mix it up, see how you get on other veg, other cheese, other pasta, and give it a go. So this is how I made it, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is grab our butternut squash and take off the top and the bottom. Use a ridiculously sharp knife for this one because they are like tough. So chop away. Right here, so now you're left with this mountain of squash. What you need to do is get a peeler and just peel all the skin off the head so it should be all bright orange. Wicked. There's my bum and my top in their background. Right here, so that's all peeled and that is looking nice and shiny. Okay, so what I'm going to do is cut it there, and in the bottom there's all the seeds. I am just going to keep that to one side, and because it's only just cooking for me, this area will be fine. So cut it right there. Yep, so I'm left with this. I'm just going to chop that up into funky chunks. Good times. Right here then guys, so that's what I'm left with. I've made some nice funky butternut squash chunks there, and that is definitely enough for just me on my own. So let's prepare the rest of our veg, our onions and mushrooms. Okay, so 4 mushrooms cut into slices. There we go then guys, an awesome pile of sliced mushrooms. That is so amazing. Right, put that in the bowl with your butternut squash to one side, and then we will move on to our red onion. Yes, nice and fine chop. Okay, so onion, top and tail it, so there and there, and there's my evidence there. Okay, then halve it. Okay, so that's halved. Should make it a lot easier to get the peel off it now. In fact, wow, can do it almost one-handed. So peel the onion. Okay, so I finally chopped one up bit, and this is how I did it. If we zoom in close, you can see I've cut down these lines here, and also I've gone into it twice, like 2 lines going in that way, slightly one above the other. Then all you got to do then is just slice down there, and that is how you do it. Unfortunately, I'm crying a little bit, so I'm going to do this quick and then get over it. Yeah. Right here, so the onions are done, all diced up. Put them to one side with your squash and your mushrooms. Now grab 2 garlic cloves, peel them, and then cut them in half straight down the middle. So no finely chopping it, just cut it in half. Easy peasy. Yeah. There we go then guys, so the garlic's all peeled and there are our chunks of garlic. So we're going to plonk that into a big roasting tray with olive oil with the rest of our vegetables now. Woo! Okay then guys, so we've got our roasting tray here with olive oil. I've just seasoned it with a bit of salt and pepper, and what we want to do is gradually just dump our vegetables in there. So here is my onions and my garlic going in. Cool. And then my butternut squash and the mushrooms. Wicked. So give it a good stir around, get it all coated in the olive oil and the seasoning, and we'll go over it again with another coat of olive oil and some more salt and pepper, and shove it in our oven for 25 minutes on gas mark 6. So preheat your oven now and get it all seasoned. Yes. Okay, brilliant. So that's all mixed in. So it's another coat of olive oil and salt and pepper on there, and also finish it with a few rosemary sprigs. Can you see that? Cha-ching. So now that is definitely going in our oven now for 25 minutes. Maybe just turn it around and jiggle it about halfway through, and in the meantime, get a pan of water out onto boil. Okay. Woo! Right here then guys, so while that is in the oven doing its thing, I'll just show you where we are. I've just got a pan of water on to boil. It doesn't need to rush, don't need to put a lid on it or any salt. It's just going to do its thing because there's no rush. What we are making is potato gnocchi. I got 2 packs of the price of 1 at the supermarket the other day, so this one is just left over. It only takes 2 to 3 minutes to make, and it kind of looks like big wood lice. It's sort of potatoey pasta stuff. Kind of nice. A bit stodgy though, so hopefully the vegetables will help with that. Got some Wensleydale cheese. Don't know if you've ever seen Wallace and Gromit, but they talk about Wensleydale quite a bit in there. It's a really nice sort of soft mild cheese which actually have a lot of the time with fruit. I don't like cheese very much at all. I only like it when it's sort of melted, probably in burgers as well, but I do not like blue cheese, by the way, so you'll never see me using that, but you can use any cheese you like. I'm also going to have a little side salad that I got with on offer. like 50p in the supermarket with a little dressing on the side and a few bit of rosemary sprigs left over. So that is pretty much it. So all I'm waiting to do is for my water to boil. About 22 minutes into the vegetables cooking, I'm going to shove in my gnocchi and bring it all together, and this is going to be so easy. So let's see how we get on. Right here then guys, so just checked my veg and it is smelling and tasting good. It's all soft, I've cooked it all through, I've double checked, so I've got a couple minutes left. I've just chucked my gnocchi in there, it's bubbling away, rolling away. So that's it, only 2 to 3 minutes that takes, so it's doing its thing. And I've got my cheese on the board there, I've cut the wedge in half. I'm just gonna, well actually I'm not even gonna cut it, I'm just gonna crumble it because it's a crumbly cheese anyway, and let it do its thing. So we are nearly there, just gotta bring it all together in a bowl, sprinkle it with cheese and a bit of rosemary, and we'll see what it's like. Right here then guys, so my cheese is all cut up into little blocks and we're going to stir it in, it's going to all melt together anyway. My gnocchi, look at that, it's doing its thing, that is ready, so we're going to turn the heat off it. Probably been about 4 minutes, I might have been a little over generous with it. That is fresh gnocchi, bear in mind, so if you go for the other stuff, you have to cook it a little bit longer. All we need to do now is just drain that off, and I'm going to plonk it in a bowl with a wooden spoon, and you will see what we're going to do with that any minute now. Yep, so my gnocchi's drained off, steaming hot, straight into the bowl. Now we'll get your vegetables out. Exciting guys, can you hear that? That is sizzling, cooked, roasted vegetables right there. I can't stop pecking on them, you know, having little nibbles. So get those out into that big bowl with the gnocchi, okay? Brilliant, so that's all in there. Now I'm just going to plonk in my dollops of the cheese and now grab some rosemary, about 2 sprigs. Yep, so I've put my sprigs in a little princess bowl, Phoebe's bowl. Hope she won't mind me boiling it. Now get your spoon, and with the heat that'll melt all the cheese all together. Give it a blooming good spin around, and then that is it done. We can plate it up, have it with our salad, and that is it. Mission accomplished. So I'm having a bit of a foodgasm actually, so I can't believe it. Let's go. Right here then guys, that has all come together really nicely. The cheese is actually holding it together, so it's amazing. Let's get it plated up, right? Whoa! There we go then guys, so finished it off with a side salad with a honey mustard dressing, and there's some rosemary just put on the top there. If I just hold this up to the light so you can see it a teeny bit better, you see that? Ooh, enough a pan around it. Cool, huh? Now I am dead chuffed with that because I made that recipe from scratch myself, just with a few random bits that I had in the kitchen. No, you know, no cookery book, just a few tips that I picked up, and just being here on my own, that is a nice light meal that I'm no doubt will enjoy. So if I can make that, absolutely anyone in the world can. Have a go for yourself at this recipe. Haven't worked out what to title it yet, but you know, check the video title up there, and that's what I decided. So yeah, definitely have a go for yourself. Let me know how you get on, maybe mix it up a little bit, and I will see you again next time.
High five!